to Jonathan Fowler, who's a spokesperson for the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA. He joins us from Amman. A very warm welcome to you, Jonathan. So firstly, let me ask you this. Is it your understanding that the Rafah crossing will potentially open on Monday, and what would this mean to you?
We certainly have to hope so. I mean, unfortunately, there's been a constant lack of clarity since the ceasefire came into force about the opening of all crossings. There's sort of been on-off. The flow of aid through open crossings has been far from sufficient. But the point is, all crossings have to be open, and aid has to flow at scale through all of them. There's no question about that.
And Jonathan, give us a sense of how things are operating on the ground. I mean, how many operational staff, for instance, does UNRWA have in Gaza, and how effectively are they able to respond to this ever-changing situation on the ground when it comes to the level of aid that's arriving there, the distribution of it, and also gauging the level of need in any given part of the Strip?
Absolutely. We have 12,000 operational staff on the ground in the Gaza Strip. All of them are Palestinians. Tragically, since the beginning of this war, more than 370 UNRWA workers have been killed. And that's an unprecedented figure in the history of the United Nations. So, I mean, that illustrates the gravity of the situation. To be a humanitarian, to be an aid worker, to be a UN team member within the Gaza Strip, it's the most dangerous place in the world to be a humanitarian, as it is the most dangerous place to be a journalist. Now, on the ground, the staff have never stopped working. This is an important point. Our staff have continued to do primary health care. Despite the gradual stock out of even basic medical supplies, they've kept working. We see thousands of people a day in the clinics and the mobile medical points, and our mobile teams going around to see people in tents. We're doing water sanitation, garbage clearing, all of these kind of things. And we've even been able to carry on with learning. I mean, we have thousands of children in our emergency shelters who are doing learning activities, and we're even able to do online learning for hundreds of thousands of children. So that carries on. So getting aid in is part of the story, and it's essential to alleviate the humanitarian crisis. But in the meantime, our staff are meeting the challenge admirably.
Given how potentially precarious all of this is at the moment, Jonathan, I wonder whether the level of aid that's entered Gaza so far fills you with confidence that desperate needs can be met in the medium and long term. I
mean, currently not at all, to be quite blunt. I mean, it's not even, a molecule in a drop in the ocean. Currently, the level of aid that needs to get in at scale is not being met at all. And we've seen this throughout the war. I mean, we've also seen, of course, a total siege on aid for basically 3 months. Right through to May, which, it was no accident that as a result of that, the man-made famine occurred in the Gaza Strip. Now, because of the level of the hunger crisis, the medical crisis, any kind of crisis you can possibly imagine, in this humanitarian crisis, the level of aid has to be multiplied, and it has to be multiplied massively. The longer-term issue, of course, beyond scaling up aid, is clearing the rubble, clearing the unexploded ordnance, recovering the bodies of the thousands of people who are missing. All of these things before it's in any way possible for the population of the Gaza Strip to begin to get back on their feet.
All right, Jonathan Fowler, really important to hear your thoughts on all of this. Jonathan Fowler there of UNRWA, thanks.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.